Hi guys, today we are going to discuss Cambridge Primary Checkpoint Science Paper 2, April 2020. This exam is for 45 minutes. Let's start from number 1. You can take a screenshot of this video and of this question, and you can pause for a while for practice. So you can use it for practice. So this is number 1. If you would like to take the screenshot, number 1A, number 1B. This is number 2. Number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. Let me zoom out. This is the whole question of number 4. And this is number 5. This is number 5, and this is number 6. And this is number 7. This is number 8, A and B. And this is number 8, C and D. And this is number 9, A, 9B. And this is number 10A, 10B, and 10C. Okay, let's get started from number 1. The mango tree produces fruit. The fruit contains seeds. The seeds are used to grow new mango trees. What is this life process called? So this is called reproduction. As we know, there are 7 life processes. The first one is nutrition, and then reproduction, and then excretion, and then growth, movement, respiration, sensitivity. So the mango trees bear seed is the process of reproduction. Okay, this is 1A, and then 1B. The mango trees produce lots of fruit. Why does it produce lots of fruit? Circle the correct answers. To collect light, no. It's the task of the leaf to collect light. To collect water is the task of the root. To help the tree to grow, no. Tree need protein and nutrients to grow, not fruit. To look pretty, not really. To make many seeds, yes, because inside the fruit there are a lot of seeds. So that will be the correct answer. Number 2, at room temperature, a material is either solid, liquid, or gas. Complete the table by putting ticks in the correct boxes. Carbon dioxide is gas, as we know, in room temperature. Gasoline is the thing that we use to make the car move. So we fill petrol, gasoline, so it's liquid. Mercury is liquid at room temperature. That is the things at the tip of our analog thermometer. Nitrogen is also gas at room temperature. So this is the pictures of liquid mercury at room temperature. And mercury is the only metal that is liquid in room temperature. Number 3, these sentences are about caring for environment. Circle the correct words in bold that make each sentence correct. We must recycle more of our rubbish, of course. We must reduce, not increase, reduce energy consumption. So we'll save the fuel. If we save fuel, then we contribute to less pollution, because fuel causes pollution. We must pick up litters, not drop litters. We must protect our habitats. We must clean the river, of course. Okay, let's go to the number 4. During a storm, there's a thunder and lightning. They are made at the same time. Mike records the time of day he sees the lightning. Counts the number of seconds between seeing the lightning and hearing the thunder. Time of day he sees the lightning. Number of seconds between the lightning and thunder. Write down 2 observations about the results. But from here we can see that first one is lightning always comes before thunder because light wave is faster than sound wave. Light wave travel faster than sound wave, so lightning comes before thunder. So the 2 observations will be lightning comes before thunder. The time between seeing the lightning and hearing the thunders varies. Okay, let's go to the 5th question. Number 5. Chan draws different parts of plants. What are the names of this part? So for A is clear that it's a stem. For B is the leaf. For C is clear that it's roots. Root. Next number. Okay, let's see. Match the following processes to the correct change of state. Draw a line between the process and the correct change of state. Condensation. Let's look at the information about condensation, evaporation, freezing, and melting. And here is solid. Solid, when it turns to liquid, we call this as melting, and from liquid to solid is freezing, and if it's liquid to gas, it's called evaporation, and gas to liquid is condensation. Now from solid, if it's turned straight into gas, it's called sublimation, and from gas, if it's turned directly into solid, it's called deposition. So the 6 ways states of matter change. Based on that, let's look at the question. So condensation is from gas to liquid, evaporation is from liquid to gas, freezing is from liquid to solid, and melting is from solid to liquid. Right, and let's go to the next question. Yuri investigates how arms move. So what contracts to make an arm move? Certainly the arms move because we contract our muscle. So the answer should be muscle. Look at the parts, look at the pictures of arms. Label the part that contracts to make this arm bend at elbow. Use X for your label. So bend, we need the biceps. So this will be our X muscle. Next, we go to number 8. Orange juice is stored in plastic bottles. Plastic is insoluble in water. What does insoluble in water mean? Insoluble means does not dissolve in water. Let's see next question. It is important that plastic used to make orange juice bottles is insoluble in water. Why? Because otherwise the plastic will dissolve. So the plastic doesn't dissolve into the orange juice, which is poisonous. Next number, name one other property of plastic that makes it suitable for making orange juice bottles, so it does not break if dropped. That is one benefit of plastic. Next number, Glass can also be used to make bottles for storing orange juice. Just one disadvantage of using glass instead of plastic to make the bottle. Well, plastic, it can break easily. If dropped. So this is the opposite properties of plastic. Let's go to the next question, number 9. Plants have life cycles. Draw a line from each stage of the life cycle to its description. Fertilization, germination, seed production. Let's see the cycle of plant. In here, it starts from the seeds. Seeds germinate, called germination, and start to grow the root, and then seedling, grow new leaves, and then it form flower. After that, there will be pollination, and then cause fertilization. This happens when the female gamete and male gamete fuse inside the ovule in here, and then after fertilization it will bear fruit. This is apple fruit or any fruit, and inside the fruit there's seed, and again the seed will be dispersed by few alternative ways, and then after that it will, in the right condition and right place, it will start to grow. So this is the plant life cycle. Now let's get back to the question. So fertilization is the ovum and pollen meet. Germination is the shoot and root begin to grow. Seed production is to happen in the fruit. Pollination is insect move from flower to flower to carry the pollen to the female part or stigma. Let's see number 9b. There are different stages in the life cycle of plant. And then what stage come after seed production but before germination? Just now we see that it's seed dispersal. Describe how animals take part in this stage. So the pollens, no, it's not pollen, it's about the seed. So the seed, because seed disperses, the seed stick to animal fur and transport to another place. So the seed may stick to the seed stick to animal fur and transport it to another place, That is how the seed get dispersed. There are many other possible answer. One of that, another answer is the seed. The animal eat the seed and they ingest in different places. Well, today we're going to we already discussed 1 to 9. Number 10 to the end we'll discuss in the next video. It will be the same playlist in this video. You can find at the end of this video or in the description box. There are so many useful links. So this is number 1. I scroll from number 1, so you may take a screenshot of the MarkScheme. This is number 1, and this is number 2. This is number 2. This is number 3. And this is number 3, and this is number 4 MarkScheme, and this is number 5 MarkScheme, and this is number 6 MarkScheme. This is number 7 MarkScheme, 7A and 7B. This is number 8 MarkScheme, 8A, 8B, and 8C, and 8D, and this is number 9, And this is number 9B. Alright, so that's it for today. Hi guys, today we are going to discuss science primary checkpoint. In our previous video, we have discussed number 1 to 9. It will be in the same playlist with this video. You can find it at the end screen of this video. Just click the window and the playlist will come out. And let's get started. So this is the continuation of question 9 to 1 to 9. Now we're going to start with question 10. I'll show question 10 till the end, so you can take a screenshot if you like to take a screenshot and practice on the paper before looking at the discussion. So this is number 10. This is question 10A and 10B and 10C. This is question number 11A, 11A, and then 11B, and then this is question 11B, and this will be question 12. Let me zoom out 12, the whole question 12, and this will be question 12. This will be question 13. This is question 14, A and B. This is question 15, A, B, C. And this is question 15D. And this is question 16. 16, and this is 16. A, B, and 16C and D, and question 17. And that's it. Now let's get started from question 10. Okay, Jamila is singing on a stage. There are 5 spotlights above the stage. Each spotlight is turned on one at a time. A, B, C, D, E. This is Jamila and this is the stage. Which spotlight produces the longest shadow? As we know, the longest shadow will be produced when it's more not on the vertical like this. This is vertical. This will produce the shortest light. But as it's getting the gradient is decreasing like this, then here this is more flat. This is also more flat, and as we know, this is almost an example of the sun casting the shadow. As we know that the sun at 12 o'clock, it has the shortest shadows, while the sun's in the early morning, like here, in the lower position, will cause the longest shadow. So longest shadow will be produced at position E. Now, which spotlight produces almost no shadow? It will be A, as we see that A is just right at the top of Jamila. It will produce the shortest shadow. Which piece of apparatus is used to measure the light intensity? It will be light intensity meter. Right, let's go next question. Number 11. Look at the 2 plates of food. Chips, meat pie, looks yum yum. And plate B, salad, healthy, and fish also quite healthy. Ahmed needs to lose some weight. Which plate of food should he choose? Of course, the healthy food, as we know, is salad and fish. Explain your answer. Because plate B contains less fat. Plate B, as it contains less fat. Next. Ahmed finds this label on a package of food. Explain why this food is not healthy choice. Let's see: fat low, saturated, low sugar, high salt, medium, or high sugar is not healthy. So the sugar level is high. The sugar level is high. Let's move to next number. 12. Mia has 10 boxes. Each box has a fact about the earth. Only 4 of the boxes have true facts. So let me zoom this out. One box with a true fact has been ticked for you. Put a tick in the boxes of the others 3 true facts. So we need to find another 3 box. We need to put ticks on the another 3 box. Let's see box 1. The earth spins on its axis. Seems to be correct. The earth only spins in the morning. No, it is not. The earth spinning on its axis causes day and night. It's correct. The earth takes 24 hours to orbit the sun. No, it's not. The earth takes 365 days. The earth takes a year or to spin on its axis. So no, it's not. The earth only takes 24 hours to spin. This is only 24 hours. The earth moves very close to the sun and then stops. No, it's not. Or the earth will melt because sun is very hot. The earth takes a year to orbit the moon. No, it's not. It is the moon that orbits the earth, not the opposite. The earth takes 24 hours to spin on its axis. Well, what do you think? Is it correct? Should we take guess? Yes, correct. The earth spins to the left and then to the right, then it will be like so funny. So it's not. The earth spins on one direction only. Okay, next number 13. Look at the food chain. Grass eaten by rabbit, eaten by weasel, eaten by owl. How many consumers are there in this food chain? Consumer is any organism that eat another plant or animal. So this one consumer, two consumer, three consumers. So 3 consumers. Now, how many predators are there in this food chain? Now question B, how many predators are there in this food chain? Predator is an organism that eat another organism. So in here, weasel eat rabbit and owl eat weasel. So there are 2 predators. Question C, how many prey are there in this food chain? Prey is an organism that is eaten by another organism. So how many prey? Rabbit is eaten by the... So in question C, rabbit is the prey eaten by weasel. Weasel is the prey eaten by owl. So there are 2 prey. That is rabbit and the weasel. And predator is... So for predator is this one. Is the predator of rabbit and owl is the predator of weasel. So this is the predator. And consumer is all these 3. 1, 2, 3 is the consumers. Let's move to the next question. Lily plays a musical instrument. She blows into the instrument. This makes sound. Describe how blowing into in the instrument makes a sound. Well, while Lily blows into the instrument, the air vibrates. So our answer will be air vibrates when she blows. Air vibrates. Next. And creates sounds. We know sounds is a wave, is a longitudinal wave. So this wave is the vibration of air, like this. This is longitudinal. This is a compression. Now it's vibration of air to the right and to the left, and slowly the wave, the sound wave will move to this side. Okay. What does Lily do to make the sound louder? To make the sound louder, Lily has to blow harder. She has to blow harder. Next number 15. Mike adds solids to water. He adds 1 gram of sugar to 100 cm³ of water. He stirs the mixture. What does he observe? So he observed that the sugar dissolves into the water. Mike adds 1 gram of salt to 100 cm³ of water. He stirs the mixture. It's a solution. What color is the solution? So salt solution is colorless. There's no color. Next number. Mike filters the salt solution. The salt is not separated. Explain why. Because salt is soluble in water. Salt is soluble in water. Next. 15D. Describe how Mike can separate salt from water. So Mike can evaporate the water and until the crystal, white crystal or white solid is formed. Evaporate the solution until white solid is formed. So the white solid is the salt crystal. Mike can live in an open sand and the water will evaporate after some time. Now, Pierre and Rajiv investigate how seeds are dispersed. They make a model seed from paper, wings, paper clip. Pierre drops the model seed from a height of 2 meters. Rajiv measures the time it takes for the model seed to fall to the ground. They repeat their method but change the length of the wing. So the length of the wing is changed. Here are the results. Length of wing in something times to fall in second. Here and Rajiv have not put units for the length of the wings in the table. So because this is this kind of wing, it should be in cm. It will not be in meter. So that will be a question for A. Most of the result fits a pattern. Complete the sentence about this pattern. The shorter the wings, the shorter the wing. From here is shorter. The less time it take to fall. So the shorter the wings, less time it takes to fall. The less time it takes to fall. Next, number C. Which length of wing does not fit the pattern? Which length of wing does not fit the pattern? It will be, you see, this is decreasing. This is suddenly come up higher than the others. So the one that is not fit the pattern will be the 4cm1. They want to do a new investigation about how seeds are dispersed. They have already investigated the length of the wing. Write down 2 other factors about the model seed they could investigate. Or they can investigate they can add the numbers of the wing, numbers of wing, and not wind, wing, yes, wing. Numbers of wing, and they can also investigate the shape of wing. Shape of wings. This answer may vary. You can answer another possible answer, that is the length of drop or the number of the paper clips that represent the mass of the seed. So shape of the wing, number of the wing, number of paper clips. Let's go to number 17. Astronaut is on the moon. She looks at the earth. Why can the astronaut see the earth from the moon? Complete the sentence. Light comes from the sun. Light hits the earth and is reflected. The light reaches the astronaut on the moon because the astronaut can't see earth because the light enters her eyes. Okay, this is our last question. I will scroll up from top so you can take a screenshot of the MarkScheme. So this is the number 10. This is 10A, 10B, 10C, and this is number 11. And this is number 11B. And this is number 11B. This is number 12. And this is number 13. This is number 14A and B. This is number 15A and B, 15C, and 15D. And this is number 16. 16 table, 16A, 16B. And this is 16C and D. And this is number 17. 17. And then that's it. So today we have discussed Science Checkpoint Paper 2, April 2020 for primary level. Please subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified for our latest video. And like and share to anybody who might need it. Check the link in the description for other useful video at the right bottom corner of this video. Interested to study with teaching online? Please write email to us, or if you like to request any past paper, we will surely send to you. Just write to us. And our channel will cover all primary, secondary, IGC, and IB for math and science. Thank you. I hope it's helpful. If there's any question, request, or comment, please write down in the comment section. Bye, and God bless you.